a positional advantage or a crossfire with his teammate, which is very different from how Mixwell's going to approach the situations.
Jen's definitely one of my favorite players. I remember when he used to play with 100 ping online and still wreck people. Then he comes to land with a strong team, and that's just a scary thought, man. So he's a personal favourite of mine. Dren going to the Deagle as per usual on the T side of the pistol round. All Kevlar for OpTic.
Kevlar. Not even a decoy, not even like no one with a smoke kit. Does that mean they're going to peek and fight? Yeah, it looks like they're going to do an aggressive push here.
Okie dokie. So Jason's responsibility has been second middle. The rest casting their eyes down first, and nothing's going to be found just yet, but not a single scrap of utility should they want to delay this.
Can we note they've also gone 1B and 4A?
This is a very intriguing approach.
Turk's just playing for the info. If he sees anyone, he's just going to back off. And
straight away.
Now he's got a teammate rotating towards him because nobody's been spotted at second middle yet. Naf's kind of backed out from apartments. And it looks like a fairly default setup here from OpTic. Here comes a run boost.
No,
nope.
Okay, just chilling.
Just hanging out. Turk's going to spot one.
They've gone back to 4A again.
Yeah, he's falling back. He's not even going to attempt to take that fight. So he's just going to back off and then call his teammate to rotate over. And the teammate might not even necessarily run up towards B. He might just sit there and watch the crossover.
I think it's cool if you get to that car position on Banana, just to make one step.
Is he going back?
Just to make one step to try and suggest. Like if you want to fake B, I think sometimes you can just pull a rotation just by making one step, which can appear to be an accident. And nothing but that. So OpTic biding their time. They're not going to give up a kill if they can avoid it. Two players in the pit now on the CT side. No real indication as to what's going on. Bomb though heading towards the B bomb site. Dozier picked off towards short, towards long ladder.
Oh my
there we go. Mixwell in the smoke. 18 seconds, but they've got the kills. That's an open bomb site for now. Smoke down or ladder bomb to go down. Three-man retake, but OpTic are very far away.
Oh, he needs to connect that last bullet. Mo. 3 HP, fortunately, though. He does have time to find and cower in the corner. Let his teammates take the fights, and fights they will. Hobbit, quick 2 kills. Jason and Naf were holding hands, skipping towards the bomb site, and now it falls to rush. It's looking relatively impossible at this point in time. Those 5 Kevlar by did mean there was an absence of a kit, and therefore life just gets even more difficult for him. Nice connection onto Hobbit, but still, time his arch nemesis at this point in time.
Yeah, he's just got to go for the kills. He doesn't have perfect armor, so it's just about making $600 if he can. Running out of bullets, though, that's not going to happen either.
Without a kit there, he's next to screwed. He's got no time to defuse the bomb. He really needs to get both those kills within like 2 seconds and then get to the bomb. And if Gambit plays the round properly, he's not going to have that opportunity to do anything. I think Doja moving up mid there, he moved up 2 seconds too early. So the idea behind the strategy was that when Gambit smokes off CT spawn at B, Doja would have the window of opportunity to rotate and flank at arch side middle when Jason was rotating off. But Jason hadn't moved. He hadn't rotated yet because Doja went too early.
Dozier did a pretty good job of keeping them there, though, right? There's credit there. Because, I mean, he was taking, like, fights. He wasn't committing to fights in apps, and he managed to keep that guy.
He wasn't in apps. Doja went middle to arch side, and he got one shot by Jason.
No, but he was in apps initially. That was where he started drawing fire.
Oh, okay.
That was when he fired his first shot, and the CT that was rotating to B just started immediately walking back.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
one player managed to keep that rotate slow. Also, I think we have to do some analysis on Hayes' outfit today.
That is bright.
Like that,
I'm
pretty
bright.
sure that
very bright.
Like that would be classified as a high vis vest. So like,
if
on
he goes
on a
outside,
construction site, he would be fine.
If he goes outside, insects are going to try to pollinate him. that's the fate he faces today.
I feel like that's the color you were talking about, James, but a little bit more yellow, like that kind of poppy color, right?
Which color? Which color?
Wait, no, he was talking about.
Yeah, I know, green.
That's not green.
No, that's like.
No, I know that's not green. I'm just saying in terms of like making the colors pop, like it sticks out. That was your favorite color, right? Green, and sticks out.
No. British racing green.
I feel like that's a color that sticks out, though.
Robin, I just want to get it said now that shirt that Hayes is wearing could not be further from British racing green.
I never said it was green. I'm saying like in terms of
what are you trying to say?
In terms of the coloring that it pops, right?
Yeah.
But it's more yellow. or it is yellow. Right?
Okay, that's nothing to do with what I was saying about green though.
Oh, Dan's here.
Well, you said it was like
morning.
a racing car green.
Hey.
Yeah, but like
And it's like and that color is like
not like a
it just
Lamborghini
pops.
green. You're talking like a Lamborghini green.
Lamborghini
I'm
green.
talking like a
Lamborghini.
60s. I'm talking like a
Lamborghini.
60s English racing car. You know, you'd have like the big. I don't know what that style of lettering is with the circle, like proper old school green,
Yeah.
like a poker table green.
Uh-huh.
Let me think about some.
You're such a
No,
drop.
let me help you.
Why are you doing this to me every day?
You know, like an evergreen green.
Yeah, no,
An
I'm just
evergreen
dropping James. He gets so upset.
His face, he keeps such a straight face. I can't tell. I just can't tell. Oh my god.
He gets so passionate about it as well. He's like, you know.
You know this, Robin. You know this.
Oh my god, that's great.
Oh
That's great.
dear.
Alex was trying to help you out as well. He's like, Robin, you're an idiot. Please stop.
Oh dear me.
Oh.
Got to put the can down. Technical pause at the moment.
So the color you're referring to, James, is like the OpTic green.
Ooh, almost.
One of these days, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
They're having some eBot issues,
Yep.
which they are dealing with at the moment.
First time for everything.
Oh, I love eBot. eBot used to give us loads of problems.
Did it?
Yeah.
I always feel like it's the most stupid things as well that like cause the problem. Like I remember at one point there was an ESL event I was hosting that the admins started the first round and the bomb didn't spawn.
Oh, I remember
Do you
that
remember
round.
that? Like,
yeah.
how does that even happen? How is that even
It's weird,
possible?
isn't it? Just the bugs you can get are bloody crazy. I do remember that one. No bomb.
So
Where's
like
the bomb?
so like the T's were basically pushing out banana, and then suddenly like you see everyone stopping at the same time because someone obviously went, guys, where's the bomb? And then it's just this exchange in chat like there is literally no bomb on this map. How do we plan that?
That's next level.
At least it was the pistol, not halfway through. That would make matchmaking a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Why has
I feel
everyone not
like-
got skins on? Is this some sort of like protest?
I feel like with all the CS
Isn't
we've
it
done,
just one person with one knife?
No, Stubby's been doing the same thing.
Okay, so it's 2 people in the entire tournament.
I mean, I've definitely seen 3. So everyone
With
Skin.
no skins.
Skin.
no skin.
No skin.
have you seen Elige? All
Skin.
his,
No skin.
he has
No skin.
default.
He's
Elige
got a
has.
skin.
No
you know,
skin.
you know that they
Skin.
can't see, right?
No
Skin,
skin.
skin. Everything.
No
skins.
skin. Ha ha ha! Destroyed you.
On what? His knife?
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
no
because
skin.
they didn't get the memo that the thing's been updated.
What?
The knife
Oh.
glitch thing.
No,
has
that's
been
Oh,
what
is that
you
why you
think.
think they're doing
Yeah.
it? Because you think they need that?
Everyone switched the default knife, and then when it was updated or whatever, I guess people didn't switch back,
That's
or
not
people
gonna
don't
make
know
a
that it's been updated, or people
difference.
don't believe it.
No, apparently it was a big difference.
A big difference.
Massive difference.
Huge.
Huge.
Mate, I roll
Huge
with the bayonet all day, which
Yeah?
is the worst of them, and I'll body any one of them.
Yeah, I had the Bowie. I like the fact that it's like so long that
it's
it doesn't
like a
even show
sword.
up. Yeah, it's
And
mine's
you
called
one-handed
sword.
it, don't you?
Yeah.
Mine's called king size.
He said what's so weird is that with a Bowie you don't have another hand.
You don't have the other hand.
So
yeah.
you're just running around like this, like.
yeah.
"Ugh."
It is cool. I have
Like
a
a
Bowie as
samurai
well.
or something.
Yeah.
I have the fade Bowie. The fade Bowie is awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But you've spent a few pennies on your old Skinzaroo.
Yes. Yeah, I bought my ones.
Yeah.
And round.
I didn't get anything from my
They're
unboxing.
going to.
We're only one round in. I mean,
You can't ask for a replay. That's not fair. It's
They're
just
not going to
well,
replay
they
it.
could
They
just
would.
go and
They would go and just do the kill, like buy everything you bought, and then go and do the kills.
yeah,
because it came down to a 2v1, right?
plant the bomb as well. Then it
Plant the
gets to go.
bomb. Get the same. Like if you got a kill, you kill the person that you kill. Yeah.
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 What's
You have to do an armor check though as well. You have to see. You have to, if possible, because if someone's got less than perfect armor, then that's a $650 difference.
Ooh. Yeah. Yep.
Did you take a hit? Oh lord, that's going to be a fun question to ask. Oh lordy lord.
Loudy, loudy, loudy.
Lottie.
Is there any other kind of tricks with the decoy other than blocking the cash squeaky door? Is there anything else like
Yeah,
that?
when you throw it, it sounds like the weapon that you have equipped.
Right.
It's
So
meant
if
to,
you
like,
you have like
distract.
an op or something, and you don't want the
Fuck you. I got so into that. I was like, oh, here we go. Yeah, so if you throw it, I was like, yeah, yeah.
What happens then? What happens?
Oh,
Tell me
wow.
more.
You can't kill someone with the explosion.
Yeah,
I've killed someone
it
with
does
an
1 damage, right?
Yeah, I've killed someone
2,
with
I
the
think,
explosion before.
on armored people.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 damage.
You know, if you throw it and you don't have a weapon equipped, you know what happens then, Alex?
What happens then?
You don't know.
If you throw it and you don't
Yeah.
have armor,
Yeah.
nothing.
Don't have a weapon equipped, he said.
Makes
Oh,
a
it
knife
doesn't have a weapon.
noise.
No, what does it do?
You
Knife.
don't know. Huh? Okay. Surprising.
My
It
favorite.
probably
My
makes
favorite
the
is when
stock
you.
pistol noise. I would guess.
It
I would
does.
guess.
It's
It
default
does.
pistol
Yeah.
noise.
Probably
So-
like maybe your last picked up weapon, perhaps.
No, it's the default pistol.
If
default
you
pistol.
unscrew the
So if you have-
silencer, that's really fun to
If
do.
you have an M4 or an op, or doesn't matter what gun, you can have an SMG or shotgun. If you drop your primary weapon and then use the decoy and then pick your primary weapon up, it'll still shoot a USP noise. So it'll still make it look like there's a person there, and it's helpful if the enemy team thinks that you're on eco or something. So a lot of the time, if terrorists do a surprise buy, for example, and don't want to show that they bought AKs, they'll drop the AK, throw the decoy, pick the AK back up, and they'll start shooting a Glock noise. So the CTs might be like,
Uh-huh.
oh, he's got a Glock, let's go peek in. Boom, AK.
They
that's a
tried
good
that.
idea.
Yeah, they used to be a strat actually.
Yeah.
Never worked.
Okay. I
Never
imagine it
worked?
doesn't
No.
work that
No.
way.
I do that in Rankus all the time.
It's just people aren't that dumb,
People just aren't
you
that
know.
dumb.
It's like
You'd
oh,
be surprised.
just because
You'd
it's a
be
decoy,
surprised.
He doesn't mean that he.
You play in Europe still, or?
Yeah, I wish.
I play Rankus.
I wish.
It is good for the AWP though. Like that's the one good use for the
Yeah.
traditional
Initial shot.
purpose of the
Yeah.
decoy.
Draw the first
can-
shot, right?
Yeah, you can bait people out with that.
That is one way to use it, yeah. The other way that I like to use it is, let's say I'm playing Inferno. I'll use my decoy towards like top of banana from like spawn here, and then I'll go run to A with it. So they'll hear the shot at banana, they'll think I'm there, and then I shoot them from mid.
Oh, I'm with you.
So they're not looking for an AWP top mid basically.
Right,
And then
Or, like-
surprise, there you are.
right. Or you could use it on Mirage as well. You could just go one place with the decoy.
But how often does this render a kill? How often does that $50 investment probably give you that chance?
I mean, if you're going for the decoy because you can't afford other grenades, it
could do
can be
something with it.
used. Maybe it's a gimmick, right? So it's
Yeah.
not something that you should rely on or count on, but it is something that you can use to get a kill every now and then,
Okay.
and that kill can develop into a round win, and then perhaps you reset the enemy's economy. So it is definitely cool that you can do something small like that. It's rare that it'll actually pay off, but $50 investment, if you can't afford like an incendiary or
Yeah.
smoke or flash, whatever, go for it.
Why the hell
Why not? Why not?
Does it like we're back into things though? The timer will shortly be going down. Nope, that's a very locked 20-second timer.
Nope.
Yep. I think they did match medic though. So I wonder what's the hold up.
It looks like they are saying good luck. I'm trying to read the chat. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Good
Yeah,
luck, have
ready.
fun. Ready.
Ready.
Let us ready. Just a quick
Well.
tech issue from what I understand. So with that said, I'm gonna have another sip of my coffee.
Nice, dude.
Is it a black coffee? Do you have milk in there? Is there sugar or an alternative sweetener choice?
No, I am exclusively black.
Wesley Snipes mode.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, you switched it up. You had the
Well,
cream, I think.
at the start of in the morning, when you want to kind of get your morning coffee and your morning activities complete, nice bit of half and half in there just to kind of not really hit yourself hard. Then you navigate into the Americanos.
I've started using a lot of milk for my first coffee of the day because of the stomach. It's very harsh on the stomach.
What coffee is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so acidic. It's very harsh on it, and if your stomach is empty, it takes a toll.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know a lot about coffee, I've realised.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
Swedish.
so orange juice has a lot of acid
Yeah,
in it as well.
Same.
So how would you
I don't drink
cream
orange
set.
juice.
don't drink orange juice?
No, I don't.
Straw.
But
you
if
don't.
you
Oh,
no,
the
but
stomach.
if you do, then
Yogurt,
you want to
maybe?
make sure that you have something in your stomach, like
Like something basic, like
Yeah.
yogurt maybe?
yeah, like
What's the acid
anything
like
just
on
so
your
like it's
teeth then?
absurd.
Because like obviously, if you have orange juice, you should drink it through a straw to avoid like wrecking the enamel on your teeth. Same goes for like Diet Cola drinks as well. People don't realise, but they have acid in them as well. But
Yeah.
if coffee is also acidic,
You're
no
not
wonder.
You can also
supposed to,
use
you're not
this with
supposed
a
to
straw.
drink orange juice without a straw.
No, because no, it's better if you drink it with a straw. So because if you're just like downing orange juice, it's just all the acid's going to wreck your teeth. Basically.
Well, you're not downing orange juice like you're trying to get drunk.
I've
at a
definitely
party or
used to do
something.
that. Like I'm pretty sure I've
I used to down
actually
orange juice
I've
like it was
actually
water.
had orange juice in my mouth and
There
like
you go.
mouthwashed with it.
That's not good.
sloshed around.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Diet Cola
I
drinks.
don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that's
Was it
something
for
I've
like
done.
orangey breath or something?
I think it was probably like, oh, my breath smells. What if I got orange juice? I don't want to like awkwardly go to the toilet with this girl, so I'm just gonna swirl some orange juice in my mouth. So, I
So
have
for
no-
those-
I
for
think
of you-
gum helps in that.
orange
Nah,
gum.
you know what's the best thing? The best thing that I found is innocent drink. innocent smoothie. I don't think you have it in America.
No.
But for those
Well,
in
I'm in
Europe,
Canada,
innocent
so-
smoothie, the Kiwi one,
Yeah.
will take anything away from your breath. Anything. It is 10 out of 10.
Even garlic.
Why was there a suggestive second? Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
There wasn't no. There was no.
It was
suggestion.
so
it
suggestive.
was an
actually.
innocent,
Anything.
Yeah.
Guys.
What do you mean by that, James?
like garlic. You know, the nasty stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The garlic.
Yeah. You know, I discovered recently that like roasted garlic is a thing. Like the cloves, like
Yeah.
when they roast it, it's bloody lovely.
Did you know they become sweet?
Yeah. No, it was the Brazilian barbecue. That was when I
Yeah.
discovered it
Mhm.
in Sao Paulo.
What did you use before if you wanted to use garlic in a dish?
You don't. No, but you don't actually eat the clove just like that.
Oh, you-
That's,
oh, that's
basically
what you mean,
eating
okay.
the clove like a snack. Yeah. Not. I know you can roast garlic. I was aware
Yeah.
of that concept before.
I thought you were just like using like garlic powder or something in all your dishes.
Guys, it comes in this whole thing. It looks like a fruit, but it's like a satsuma kind of thing. Garlicky satsuma.
Ah.
We've had fun. We have, guys. This has been approximately 90 minutes of zero actual content. So it's been an absolute pleasure for you to join us with today.
At least,
there were 3 videos.
We had a round.
We did
There's
have a
the drone
PSA.
crash.
I love
Yeah.
that PSA so much. It
Yeah.
does look like, are they not replaying? Do we have word from our magical man in our ears? From all I can hear, oh, this doesn't look like it's live.
No.
Yeah, no, Zeus is still not live.
One thing that production doesn't like,
Yeah.
this is not only this event, is when you throw them under the bus.
No, that's true. But I'm
Or like,
also
oh, there, yeah, that's the guy, yeah.
he's there. But producers,
Oh, we're just throwing you under the bus. Don't worry about it.
do you know what's going
Yeah.
on? Okay,
figure
rock
it
and
out.
roll.
Can we watch the PSA video again? For those who are new to the broadcast.
Let's just keep that on a loop this whole time
yeah.
for 9 hours.
Just like
Good luck,
we,
dog,
we
Tarek says.
showed Dan and the watermelon 3 times in a row.
Yeah, so let's do it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see if we can summon the video now. In fact, you know what, Josh? I think you should throw to the PSA. You should throw to
Good
it.
pun.
Yeah.
Good. That was sick.
Was I doing a pun?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
did I say?
okay.
What did I do?
It's alright. It was.
What did I say?
It was an innocent thing. What the hell? Why are you?
Why are you being so
Why are you
mouthy?
yeah.
Hey,
It's
Tarek,
early in
talk
the
to us.
morning.
Chill out, Tarek.
Talk
Huh?
to us about pistol round.
Keep him calm, Mixwell. Just keep him down.
What's going on?
The pistol was a fluke. I think we should start over.
Oh, you want
He's
to
got
start over?
such an
Did
attitude.
you see the shot he hit on me? The observer catch that?
Yeah, dude. You got
Like,
you got laid out.
Threw his arm out, flicked me.
Yeah.
So what do you guys
So
do?
did you
just
exclusively
chilling.
come down here to make an excuse for dying? Was that what that
No,
was?
I came down here to clarify that the pistol round was a fluke.
It was a fluke,
Alright.
everybody. Okay, take note.
I mean, doesn't e-bot work?
It's like being weird. I don't know. It's like
If
not
it doesn't
recognizing.
work, it's not 3 rounds, so you should replay it.
I think we should replay it too.
God,
you should make a
stop
fuss
it.
about it.
Thank you.
Oh, Robin.
Sorry. Which one is that?
Oh, have you
One with
not?
me.
Have you not?
Yeah. Okay, this is it. So you know, like when everything goes goes to shit in a couple of years, and you want to do a new career, you could be a host, steal my job. Throw to the PSA video, like so. No, we've got a video. It's a public service announcement. Let's see what you got. Let's see
We're
what you
gonna
got.
throw it over to the public service announcement and take it away. Summit.
Wow.
That was smooth. Wow.
Watch this.
No, watch it. Watch it.
Timmy, we have a proposition for you. $5,000 to lose.
Stop. Hang up the phone, Timmy. Timmy, what the man on the phone wants you to do is something called match fixing. Don't do what he says. Match fixing damages the competitive integrity of the game and can be fatal to the ecosystem. And if you get caught, you can face severe consequences. You could be permanently banned from majors. That means you have to work shitty tier 3 events as a caster.
What's a major?
A major is a special tournament that happens a few times a year and it's got a $1 million prize pool.
Cool. Poo.
They even have these special cases that you can unlock special items from. Whoa, whoa, Timmy. You always win something, so it's definitely not gambling.
Boo, red, blue, red, boo.
so good.
That is perfect.
Oh.
That was so
I-
good. That was so
It's
good.
just too good. It's like aggravatingly funny.
Yeah. I think
It's good, right?
you know what with the question marks, what the kid says.
Yeah.
It's definitely a curse word at the end of it.
Do you reckon?
100%.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Did he say like
right.
mother like
yeah,
something?
yeah, it's definitely
Really?
a curse word. Yeah.
Oh god.
For sure.
So, quick question. You know what? You know how like Summit's been doing all these videos. I want to know, how did he come up to you when you were eating your dinner and be like, "Hey, can you look moody into a camera lens?"
Yeah,
How
like
did that
I didn't even want to eat.
Right.
And they're like, we need to get you guys to eat and stand outside and stand in a line
what?
and act badass. And I'm just like
Act
squinting at the
badass?
camera while I'm eating like
food.
Yeah, totally. We're mad badass. But they made it cool though. The
looked good,
intro
didn't it?
video was really cool.
They should have had you eating cereal.
Yeah, they should have. That would
Yeah,
have been
with
a
your
lot
shirt
better.
off. Go
Or like
old
my team
school.
was eating, and then the camera pans to me, and then you see me on the side eating cereal.
Yeah. It's good, man. It's good. I don't know. It looks like you might be going soon.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple bananas and
Go do your
go
thing.
on my way.
Get some potassium in you. Cheers, buddy. Buddy, old pal.
So you heard it here first. Tarek thinks the piss around was a fluke because he died.
He did, yeah. I'm just quickly. Someone is tweeting me about my nay.
Really? Did someone actually make a video?
Yeah. Oh gosh. We'll look at that later. That's not something to be reviewed now. That's not something to be seen now.
Right, so I think they're doing some new server.
Oh, new
server
server.
bots.
The e-bot's not working on that one. So.
Is it Q&A time?
Sure.
Is it Q&A?
Who's asking the Qs?
Well, the people out there.
Oh,
The
Ideally.
people.
that's a good idea. I'm gonna
Nice.
sneeze and then we'll do it.
Just wait for the.
Hashtag
Alright, I'm ready.
CS_summit or what?
Yeah, at Beyond the Summit, they can provide questions for us on the lower third.
Oh,
which
nice.
is like-
Damn, you yeah. You're
Also
just
add the
doing it.
hashtag CS_summit anyways for good measure.
Hashtag CS_summit. Don't know what that was. That was me trying to do a
get the
hashtag.
questions in while we wait for things to happen. We
Nice.
can do
Yeah,
some Qs.
this is a good idea. This is good. Actually, you know what? I think I got a question earlier today. Oh, I actually did. It was something about the default skins. Wait.
James, your socks look like a bunny, like bunny ears.
Ooh,
Very
I can
thin
see
ones.
it.
They do actually,
Yeah, I
don't
can see
they?
it.
Yeah. Or like a G-string.
Or a snake. You know,
If
like with the
if I
eyes.
did this, right, then it's like
Oh,
a.
that's like a camel
Ah.
toe.
I wasn't going for like that. I was going for the rear, but I mean, I'll take that. Why not?
Wait. What am I
Great.
trying to find? Okay, I'm just seeing.
You can't find it.
There was a really. Wait for it. Name to blah blah blah. Oh, okay. I understand now.
What?
The reason people aren't using knife skins. Apparently, it's a free Brax thing.
What was it?
Really?
They all named. They renamed their default skins to free Brax, but apparently the name tags don't show up.
So, yeah.
That's
Oh,
the end
well.
of that story.
Back to knives then.
Yeah. Back to knives.
My knives are expensive, man. I'm using my knives.
Do you know what? It's probably a really, really good job that we have the ability to remove name tags now on knives. Because I remember like ESL Cologne, ESL 1 Cologne, like 2015, 2014.
Yeah.
When, like I'm pretty sure there was like straight up
Actually,
expletives and
do you remember when-
racism on knives.
Remember when Red Eye was at ESL?
Yeah.
There was an event that Josh was playing, and I emailed Red Eye and said, you might want to speak to Josh about changing his knife name.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't
What?
think I can say.
Because
I can't. I
the
don't
first word started with C,
Yeah.
and
And
the second
rhymed
word
with punt.
was Smasher.
Wrecker, actually,
And I was
It was
like,
actually Wrecker. Yeah. Okay.
not
I was-
Smasher.
Was it?
Wrecker.
Was it?
No, it
Was
was
it what kind
Smasher.
of knife are we talking here?
It was a
massive
bayonet.
It was a
M9
bayonet.
bayonet.
Sorry, it was a M9 bayonet. So it had the
The kind of the
ridges,
Slaughter, of
the
course.
saw stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
it's making me cringe. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought maybe that might be a
I did
bit
change it
much.
actually, though. I did change it because I looked. This was at Gfinity, and I looked through the. We were in like a booth, and I looked through the booth, and there's a guy in the audience, and he had his like son, who was probably around like 10, 12 years old, and I'm like, because he sees all the screens, and I'm just there pre-gaming. I'm running around with my knife out. I'm like, yeah, disconnect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought pre-gaming in America was like getting crunk. I thought it was like drinking.
Yes.
So were you just sitting there like chugging Bud Lights while you were before your game?
No, I wasn't that pissed off with Avapower at the time.
No.
The team, not the actual
No.
organization.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, moving away.
What was your favourite match as a player?
Favorite match as a player? I really enjoyed the games at Face It, actually. Face It Season 2 against LDLC. Those were pretty good games.
In Milan?
In Milan, yeah.
With the attenzione.
Oh my goodness.
Someone lost their child at the event, so it's just constant.
Someone lost their
missing-
child.
yeah.
Wait,
Missing
are you
child.
angry that someone lost their child?
No, we're
No,
angry
but-
that the attenzione at max volume. Like we
Yeah.
we heard it with our headphones on, max volume, max
Attenzione.
everything. That's all we could hear and it was every
It's
like 30
the whole,
seconds.
It's like the whole event. Attenzione, attenzione.
This kid was lost all day.
Yeah, yeah. But there was that epic game where
you get
iBuyPower
repeated?
played LDLC, and there was like mad overtimes on Inferno.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. That Inferno game,
Fantastic.
I think a lot of people even think back to it, even to this day. But besides that game, ooh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
What about you, Robin?
I don't know.
Too many good memories to pick one?
I actually don't know. I can't even.
Oh, they're doing it. They're doing what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
they're just finding out. Okay, you
So
killed
Hobbit
me.
killed Jason.
I got no kills.
Hobbit got 2 kills, didn't
They
he?
had the
so
bomb
Tarek
plant
didn't
here,
get what he
so
wanted.
They
Rush needs to get one
planted,
kill
Rush
here.
gets 1, then he
Do
dies.
they need to deal damage to armor though? Okay, Dren has the pistol, so that the deagle, so that doesn't matter. So it would just be Mo if Mo took damage or not,
Yeah.
because he's gonna be able to upgrade for free. So I don't know. Oh, they're just gonna die to the bomb.
Spanks. That was smart.
Oh, they died to the bomb. That's
There.
okay. Cool. So yeah, there's your play-by-play, boys.
That was your
they
play-by-play
died-
of the round
nice.
being done.
Nice.
Marvelous.
So, it's 1-0 for
we should
Gambit.
be.
All the kills are in place, and we're good to go.
Yeah, baby.
Wow, that was really well executed.
You
How
know
did
what? Tarek died to a fluke there too. That's crazy.
Can't believe he's done this again.
Can't believe you've done this. Gambit OpTic Gaming, map 1 of a best of 3 in the lower bracket, the winner of which will meet SK in a best of 5 or 1 map advantage to the Brazilians for staying in the upper bracket, staying undefeated so far here in the CS Summit in the sunny California. It's a fantastic day for it. Just Naf getting himself a cheeky bit of armor, so he's going to be hanging out, trying to do a little bit of additional damage, trying to take some of those AKs away from Gambit Gaming. And they do have that one flash, which I know makes our analysts very happy. They have that one chance, that one opportunity with their flashbangs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like I am doing a solo cast. It's good to have you here on Machine Radio.
Jason thinks he's happy.
There it is. Both of these guys are on Tinder right now, it's just swiping mad rights, and I'm trying to cast.
No, I was just replying to this.
Josh,
to this,
stop! Like seriously.
What do you want?
You're just sending her pictures of your aubergine. Eggplant.
I call
sorry.
it eggplant. I call it
Yeah, I
eggplant.
realised you call it an eggplant.
That's okay. I understand both.
It wasn't applicable. My bad. My bad. Okay, so Gambit, this is it. Second round in, and already the bomb's down on B again. 2 plants, 2 rounds, and it looks like it's going to be 2 round wins as well, unless, in fact, no, it is 2 round wins. It's just a question of what they can really do.
So when we had Freiberg up here, he was talking about, of all the maps that you're going to do a force by, Inferno is one of them. Here we actually see Mixwell and Rush don't have armor. Mixwell is full saving with his USP, so he's going to be saving for his op.
They all did, actually. They all did apart from Naf.
Well, Naf has pistol armor, and it's always the same people that you find like through the years that, you know, when their team's full saving, they'll still get armor. And I don't necessarily agree with it, because you kind of buy as a team or you die as a team, right?
Right. And this time they did indeed die.
2 rounds in a row, Gambit has gone B. We'll keep looking at this trend to see if they continue to enjoy this bomb site. But it was pistol round and eco round, so
Oh, it's gonna be a triple nade.
triple quad. So there's a couple ways to do this. One is push down banana and middle at the same time. The other is to have a guy top middle spotting, and then the rest of the people with nades behind it. It looks like they're going towards banana here, so maybe one person's going to spot and the rest will nade behind it, or maybe they're just timing. Yeah, that was just blind timing. And oh, they still have 2 more
left,
people
yeah.
B. So what that might mean is Gambit goes up to B. They start entering the choke point. 2 people are spotting. Maybe one person from here where Rush is, and then 2 people near the choke point. It looks like what it might be. But this is a hard commit from OpTic, and we already have Gambit. One player is kind of scouting through the apartments. Maybe we'll take a peek at mid. See that it's quiet as Doja over here. He might be like, yo, guys, it's quiet over here. Can I come scout it out? Can someone come protect me and guide me up?
La la la, James Bardolph's back. I'm summoning his voice now.
Just muted. Okay, there we go.
You did, yeah.
So yeah, there were some flashes to pop flash him up. There was only one Molotov, which is being used now for Gambit.
This is
That's a
neat.
curious smoke.
That's just to give them... Wait, he's going to go through with an AK by himself? Okay.
I mean, it
Goodness.
hasn't quite covered library though.
It doesn't need to. I mean, yeah. You just want to smoke it off there so that you can peek into CT spawn. But I mean, Zeus really shouldn't be there by himself, especially with an
bit of
AK.
an unnecessary risk.
Completely unnecessary. But OpTic actually, I mean, Nav wants to save his armor. Like, that would be the huge play. The rest of them might just go for exit kills, especially Mixwell, who just has a USP, so it doesn't really matter if he dies or not. He just doesn't want to feed Gambit SMG kills.
All the baits going
Look
on.
at Rush, he's desperately waiting for Dozier to get a bit too greedy.
And there goes
so
Nav.
low.
There goes the armor. He
That's
has to
the
rebuy
armor
it.
gone. Oh, Rush has been waiting for so long. No! Dozier with 5 HP gets away with it. That's comical. 30 seconds of just standing still knowing Dozier would through that wall.
Okay, so we're going to the first gun round here, and Mo has not, but more importantly, Mixwell does, and he saved for this. He didn't buy anything on the second or third round, so he's saved for the top. All eyes on him this round to make the opening play, I think.
I think he's got a B spawn, so he won't be getting any peeks down banana. Sorry, in mid rather in this round. I do wonder how aggressive he'll go. Obviously, it's very easy for the T's to get grenades to this car position.
Wow.
And oh, Mixwell not expecting Hobbit to start charging up. This has gone really bad. Grenades coming in as well. There's a smoke to help Jason at the very least. Gambit still have time. If they choose
He's so dead.
If they choose to push through the smoke, it could be problematic for them. He did the best he could. Not going to work out for him, though. 2 CTs remain, and the grenades continue to fly through.
That was such a horrendously quick attack on B, or rather Banana from Gambit. I mean, I love it. You see Hobbit just drive-bys with the Mac-10. Damage kills one, damages the other. The nade comes in to follow up. Then the Molotov stops the retreat from Jason. It was just brutal use of utility and pacing. Lovely to see how quickly they managed to rip apart that CT defense. And Mixwell, he didn't have a chance.
Yeah, definitely not expecting that from Gambit just pushing up like that.
Straight up.
Quite surprised because wasn't there even a flash or anything?
No, they were just, and they were still setting up. The CTs were still like,
Yeah.
okay, you go here, the Molotov's there.
This is getting a bit weird because Zeus is carrying the bomb. He's only got 16 HP, and look how far away he is from his teammates. I mean, they're basically splitting the B bomb site now, but Zeus is the one. There we go.
Oh dear.
There
That's
we
the
go.
bomb.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been safer on, well, on anyone that didn't have 15 HP for one.
Good morning.
So
Rush might
now
win
they've
this
got an
round.
opportunity to lose
Oh
the
my
round.
goodness.
Oh dear.
Why?
Dozier has a smoke
And a molly.
and 20 seconds.
Oh.
Oh god.
Rush has played this so well. Wow. A 1v3 retrieved AWP, and all because of Zeus's positioning. That's a kappa.
I thought they were going to rotate towards the A site, but then Dozier started moving through CT, but then the bomb's just like
I mean,
Yeah.
waiting.
Zeus didn't want to move. You could see his hesitation to move. He was just like kind of peeking out. What? Like, team, hello? Like, I would be fuming right now if I was Zeus.
You shouldn't. I mean, it was a bad spot to begin with. I understand the reasoning why Gambit did that. They want to send one guy into B and just check if he's there, since it would be a 1-on-2 anyway.
Not with the
The
bomb
fact
there.
that exactly. The fact that Zeus is in a really, really bad spot. You could have been down
Mexi. Yeah.
down Mexi, for example, and just being safe with the bomb, or even at least throw it away somewhere else. So even if you do go down, at least you get the info.
Yeah, if he was able to throw the bomb over to Banana entrance,
Mm-hmm.
at the very least, but I mean, he didn't know where Rush was, and he was just scared. He was scared to move out and expose himself, and rightfully so. That's how he ended up dying. But Gambit, I mean, OpTic only won with one player alive. Gambit could reset them. That was...
It is completely insane that OpTic won that round.
Yeah, they did
Completely
not deserve
insane.
it at all.
And bearing in mind how early it is into this series, like that has got to be tilting to Gambit. How do you keep your focus when you lose a 3v1 like that? That's absolute madness.
Did they have a sports psychologist?
That would have been a 5-0. You know, that would have put you on about 5-0 at the first, fourth, and then of course the money not being great. They're looking at 5-0. Now could very well be 3-2. It's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, if they win this round, then they can still wipe out the C2 economy entirely, and then that still gives them a good position to get a nice lead. So that would be the recovery they need psychologically, let alone anything else. 40 seconds. The bomb is down in mid. Still a lurker towards B for Gambit.
Oh wow, Mixwell's got to somehow try and survive this, even with his scrap of health.
Well,
1
Zeus can't
HE
see
would
the
ruin
ball.
his entire chances here. Looking at the edge of the smoke, and I like that, but Mo, he is going to be smiling in the same smoke from Gambit. They like this one, just separating Library and CT Arch. This time Zeus does choose to push through it. Rush and Naf then about to try and hold fast, and they do look good so far. Nice from Naf, double. Now onto Rush to try and do the same, but he can't replicate it, and now just the UMPs. It's SMGs And they have to try and appease the CT side now, try and break through.
That was such a huge frag. If they don't get that kill, then they might not have time to plant the bomb.
Yeah.
Once someone's gone to rescue it and kill the player on the site, really playing.
Could
it to
Rush
the
have been a
wire.
bit more kind of just playing to kill the planter, do you think?
He shot to save his teammate, and you saw
Right.
him get the assist on the player that was on the hay bale shooting at Naf. Naf ended up getting the kill because Rush did enough damage. It's too hard to say in Rush's situation. Like, should he hide and bait his teammate and let Naf
tough,
just
yeah, okay.
do everything, or should I assist him? And well, you saw what happened when he assisted him.
So that's a much needed round win for Gambit, and now things are okay because they're in a better spot to extend their lead over OpTic because they don't have the loss bonus. So I mean, if they had lost this round as well, then I think people are just going to lose their minds
Grenades again.
completely. But this is not a bad spot now for Gambit.
3 grenades from OpTic right here. They might try this triple timing nade thing again at Banana.
It's really nice to have erratic timing to those grenades as well on Banana. Gambit will never know when it's safe to start to push. So they've shown some presence OpTic towards the B bomb site, and they've rotated all but one towards A.
Yeah, there are 3 nades B. OpTic being smart here. Just throw the nades and fall back to A. The Gambit ends up going into their stack. And by the looks of it, that's what's going to happen.
Mo holding an angle on Banana, and Jason's close to the corner, but he's not in pursuit just yet.
I'm curious to know what Gambit's wasted all their mollies on so far, because they only have 1 left, and they've got 4 smokes.
They cleared all the
Close angles with it.
Yeah. They used one in apps, I think. Oh,
The problem is now they're going to go into A, and they don't have any. They have 1 Molotov, presumably for pit. A trend.
Good play from Mixwell. Delaying Gambit. Oh, here comes the split though. Again, Mo's been watching Banana this entire time, and he's still standing there. Jason now spotted in the construction position. And that smoke will actually work as a brick wall for him. There's no way the teams are pushing through that. But what can he do? Tarek's picked up an AWP, Rush with the AK. Surely they're going to go for this. There goes the gun. This is falling apart for Gambit again. Oh dear, now it's Hobbit with a Mac 10 versus 3 players with no Kevlar. Definitely doable, but he's only got 35 HP. If Tarek can hold the angle, there's Jason, that will be enough. So again, Gambit are down in the toilet. That's got to be more frustration for them. I don't know how much money they're going to have behind them for this.
yeah, that's a really poor anti-eco from Gambit. They were making so much noise here up in mid as well. That's why OpTic got so much info. It was Mixwell, right, that pushed into quad, starting to shoot. Even if he doesn't get the kill there, at least he knows, like, okay, well, there's at least 2 going arch way here.
Whew, was that
That was Zeus.
that was Zeus's reaction to that?
That was just getting really
First map, 6 rounds in, and you're
He's always like that, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Some players are always going to be like that, especially as an in-game leader.
But do you not think that that affects your teammates negatively if you're...
If your teammates see you doing it,
Yeah.
it might. But at the same time, if your teammates see you doing that, like I've played on teams where I wasn't in-game leading at the time,
Yeah.
and I've seen my in-game leader do that, and it just really like forces me to think like, okay, like I see how mad they're getting, and I see the stupid things that are happening. I need to prevent this from happening again, because it's just like I can see how it's affecting them, and
Because I mean, I spoke to Chad Sponge about it, and apparently he was like one of the worst culprits for it. Like if he wore his heart on his sleeve, and his emotions were right there.
yeah.
Which meant that, you know, when things are going really bad, it's just exacerbated things. It just gets worse because you can see that he's frustrated.
It
And
depends
he's
on
the, one calling
the players
shots.
who was on the team. Some
Right, yeah.
internalize these issues in a really bad way, and they'll shut down emotionally as well. Other players will see it and then just give them the fuel to kind of keep things going and make the right decisions from then on in.
Okay, it's interesting. As always, believe it or not, humans are different, and so it's not.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That's
Who knew?
insane.
Gambit still have time to right the ship. Oh,
Wow.
that's great damage by Jason, buying time for his team as well. Gambit may think that perhaps there's only one person towards Banana, but they don't really have time to capitalize on anything. 1 for 2 is not good for you if your name is Gambit. Again, they have opportunity to right the ship, and now it's going to get super difficult. Mixwell just standing in apartments. Some people would stand on the couch with the AWP. So if there was an AWP, they'd get legged rather than shot in the chest. But I think OpTic can be confident. There's no AWPer on this occasion. Nafly holding things down in the pit. And there we go. That's the reset for Gambit rather than OpTic. And now OpTic can start to build on their lead.
Jace was so lucky there, getting the second kill. Like mid-spray. The was like
You think that was pure luck? Just
yeah, I mean the thing if you I think he kills the guy that's third even.
Ooh.
Actually, it could have been a triple.
It could have been 3.
Yeah.
I like this Zeus cam. Can we cut to this as much as we possibly can?
Every time he dies.
Every time they lose a round, just to get some gauge of where he's feeling at, or how he's feeling rather.
There was an ESEA event. Oh, when was this? At the end of 2015, I think.
Yeah.
And the game hadn't even gone live yet, and his team was already super upset. Like kind of that mode before the game went live. They were playing against Fnatic actually, and they'd never beat Fnatic, so it was already frustration to begin with. No faith in winning.
Okay, Hobbit, how much damage can you do? We've got a red health player in construction. Flashbang buys some time. That's a lovely shot onto Tarek. There's a weapon to collect as well, but we've got players pushing construction now, holding the angle, so we'll see what Hobbit decides to do. Maybe that Molotov is opportunity lost as far as that weapon is concerned. 1 minute on the clock. That smoke doesn't really, well, I think that can potentially help Hobbit because there's nobody in Banana for the CTs. Dozy was on the lurk as well. That's been taken care of.
He knows the bomb's too far deep in the smoke. So he can't walk through the smoke, get the bomb, and get out.
I think the priority has to be as much. I mean, the bomb obviously would be a bonus, but
Couple of kills.
he needs to wreck the CT economy as much as possible. Try and dance around the fountain, perhaps. Obviously, aim punch is going to be a problem.
Good eyes, Hobbit.
Hobbit's got armor.
Oh, he does indeed. And I'm back in the room.
And it's Mixwell to ruin everything. There it is. Third kill for him. You said he was going to be your one to watch, James, and it does seem like you were certainly nail on head.
Yeah, he
Whoa, what a shot on
can
Dozier.
be a devastating
And there's our
AWPer.
Zeus cam. Victory sip, or quite the contrary. Getting his caffeine in his system.
So Gambit quickly back onto the AKs before OpTic can run away with the half. But indeed, they are affording many opportunities to their opponent.
Naf's well into this, isn't he?
Is that a double smoke?
I believe it was just a second smoke.
It's the second time.
Second time, Gambit's just ran up
Yeah,
and just
getting
got
caught
the
off
infuse,
guard, yeah. Not paying attention.
It's difficult in this map to kind of like, I don't know, whenever I play Banana as a CT, I can't hear terrorists running up that well, and then they just surprise you with how fast they can be there.
Oh,
I love it. I love it. Mixwell's not going to get the second. Forced out position by the Molly, and he managed to get a frag out of it. Close quarters. That's CQB, AWP, LOL. That's some letters for you.
Mo didn't have enough bullets. Then he was stuck reloading, lost his angle. And again, Mixwell fast on that trigger finger.
Smoke and an incendiary? I don't think the incendiary was placed in a good position, but there we go.
Brutal. Now Naf just has to do something magic with the organ. It's not going to be... It's Dosia, the ex-god himself, who does draw blood and brings home number 5. Now, where is that CT money at? That's an odd one.
They're going to still have to buy, especially with an up that they can afford, and just try to utilize that up as much as possible. But in that last round, or sorry, at the end of that last round, OpTic didn't know where the Gambit players were. They thought one of the Gambit members were still in the bomb site. Yeah. That's why the smoke was so close to the bomb, and that's why the incendiary missed. But had OpTic known where the Gambit members were, like we could see it, the correct play would be smoke a little bit deeper and then incendiary the cubby, for sure.
Dream scenario.
Dream scenario.
That's
well
of course
hacked,
that's the wider banana as well. That's the reason why these smokes of everything have lost a little bit of their potence, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, Mixwell. They've been losing B when you're not there, and when you are there,
you get entried.
You get entried. Let's have a little look. That's the sign. Something's on its way. And I like that he's standing vigilant. He's got Jason to kind of babysit and draw fire.
I'm going to molly Jason out now.
Oh, a shot he'd like to have hit. Now the smoke's going to enable Jason to retreat if he wants to. It looks like he's going to just stand there and try and catch them as they push through that smoke. Nope, no head found. And now Mixwell's pressure is starting to mount. That is, of course, if Gambit choose to commit, and which it quite possibly doesn't seem to be the case. They do hit that shift key and just slow things down after getting that first kill. Make sense to you, Robin? Getting that first and just kind of disappearing for a moment?
Yeah.
Look at OpTic though, they're making a hard read that Gambit are going to eventually rotate towards the A bomb site. So even Mixwell was considering going to construction, but he's abandoned that as well. Gambit's, they know that AWP was there, but they don't seem too bothered by that, and they're going to push anyway. So this is probably a save from OpTic at this point.
Yeah, they're going to be saving here once the bomb goes down. This is actually something that Navi used to do a lot when they lost the man advantage. They would just gamble on one side. I mean, it is 50-50, right?
Yeah.
And when the time is running low, they actually had pretty decent success with it. But nowadays, I mean, if you just run a default and you end up getting the initial kill, then you will have that info at least. Like, well, there's no one here. They did that a lot on Dust 2, for example. And they just let Guardian just play mid. And the other three would just gamble if Guardian was still alive. I think this is a smart play from
I like it. It's essentially like you're on eco, because Tarek doesn't even have a gun. He's got a pistol. So, I mean, why just cripple your chances in the following rounds? Just take the gamble, take the stack. If they go to you, cool, you win. If they don't go to you, I mean, what's Mixwell going to do by himself? What do? Split it up, 2-2? Now, if they go either site, they have a really good chance at winning. Gambit, that is. So, the correct decision, I think.
Parquet flooring. Kind of. It's parquet style anyway, but it's not wood, is it? So I suppose it's clay. It looks like clay to me, darling.
Parquet clay. The clay parquet.
Parquet.
Parquet. No, that's beautiful. I love what you've done there.
So Mixwell's coming B with the op again. He hasn't really peeked really aggressively in front of the molly. I want to see if he does it here. Nope, still passive. Okay. That's all I had to say.
We saw what Drake was doing, right? Didn't we? Because we saw that he was always peeking through that Molotov.
Just run in front of it, kill Stewie, and run away.
I think that he's scared because Gambit's been pushing that.
It's a really dangerous peak.
It is, but sometimes you need to take that risk.
Draken's on both souls, so we can't really use him as
so you're saying Mixwell isn't?
Comparison. I don't know, man. Draken's he's pretty mental.
Yeah, he does seem to be given a leash of freedom that we don't necessarily see given to Mixwell.
Damn, dude. You saying Jason's got Mixwell?
I think Mixwell plays within the system much more than Draken does in NIP.
Okay.
Have a look. 60 seconds. And again, Gambit, I mean, to be fair to them, B has not been a problem. They've been walking into this site on numerous occasions. It's kind of, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it kind of mindset here.
Tarek spotting Arch with the UMP as well. And again, Dozier is lurking. That's going to be a really difficult fight for Tarek from that range.
He knows Dozier does it, though.
Closing the distance, that certainly helps, though. But there's the rotation. Dozier will hear that. But,
wow.
There we go. Now we've got big problems for the CTs.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's wipeout time. Nafly still moving towards B, maybe to try and rescue the op. Otherwise, it's obviously a save.
It's that Dosier's been doing this so consistently, and I find it so impressive that he's still keeping two players there. And as soon as anyone tries to leave, he's in his positioning seems very smart. I love that. So you couldn't see him from quad side, right? I mean, I feel like you could.
The problem is, like, it's not even that he's keeping two people there. It's that OpTic can't really afford to send 3 people to hold B, because that means that A is going to be really weak.
Yeah.
So when Doja walks up like that, and he just sits in the arch side, I don't know what you want to call it, the pillars, the columns, he just sits there and waits. And then as soon as his teammates start making pressure and contact over a banana, he knows OpTic has to now rotate a player out of arch. Arch is open. And then Doja's going to walk up and backstab them and kill rotations that are late coming from like the pit or the bomb site into arch side. And that's what Doja's hoping for. But what happened there was he actually caught out, I believe it was Rush. Rush was pushing port side, and he was going to go clear out boiler and clear out middle. But then he didn't spot Doja in the columns because Doja's positioning was hidden from port side. Really, really cool stuff. And it's something that OpTic has to look out for, but I don't think OpTic has that information about how Gambit's playing. You'd have to hope that as an individual, Rush needs to identify this on his own, because it's something that his teammates can't help him with right now.
With Dosier's lurk.
Exactly. That is completely on these guys as individuals to understand this and adapt.
So we have the beauty of X-ray and map and hindsight.
Yeah.
What is the answer to dealing with Dosier's lurk? There is is it a question of taking a fight early and just completely removing that tool?
Just wait. You know he's coming. Yeah. Just wait and hold him. It's gonna take some more time. It all depends on how slow Dosha's gonna be. But at that time, you either push him and you try and kill him, or you just wait. You have one guy that's
What,
just
don't rotate, you mean?
Yeah, I mean you can still have one person that rotates over, right? But last guy, you should know that he's coming.
The other play is instead of rotating through porch, you kind of do like the volleyball system. So the guy that's playing, like, instead of playing up close at porch, he plays from the bomb site, and then he'll go and pick up Moto, where he's still able to get into the bomb site if Gambit goes A, but he's also there spotting arch side for the Doja lurk.
It's the NIP triple on quad. You've seen me do this before, and that's exactly what you get.
Shooting the gun across as well. Pretty smart.
I wonder if they'll boost somebody on the roof and play like a double short position in the coming rounds. At least in the coming round, OpTic will have a better buy.
Oh, Hobbit wants to go farming.
Ooh, good shot.
Nice.
They can go for this now. I mean, they've got nothing to lose, basically. 4 versus 3. That's a problem, though. Mo with a firing range.
Hammer again.
What does he want?
I'm triggered. I'm actually triggered by this. Nav bought armor there again.
Did he?
Yep. He got Kevlar, no helmet.
Alex.
Didn't he save?
Yeah, Kevlar 5-7.
Yeah.
He saved before, that's why he's got the Kevlar.
Yeah. We got a question.
Oh,
here.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Wait, no. He didn't save. Because if he saved, he would have had something other than a pistol.
You're right. God, life is confusing.
Yeah, you can see the observer shows elimination.
Alex,
Cheeky now.
there's a question here
Yes.
that we got. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
How many T rounds is enough?
I hate you. I think Gambit are more than happy with 8, but they're gonna, I think they go for they'll go for the full 11.
Yeah.
Full 11, as many as possible.
Full 11, as many as possible. Yeah. I got another great question. Someone tweeted me saying, "Hey Alex, how do I get that retired PE teacher look?"
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. The retired PE teacher look. That's what they say. If you can't teach, and if you can't teach PE. That's what they say.
Okay, so we've got to change. Tarek is, instead of being towards Arch, he is now towards the B bomb site. Mixwell without the AWP is playing the Arch area. A bit more forward than Tarek was, but generally it's still passive from OpTic. 2 players in the pit, not content. Well, they're not going to be holding the upper mid area. That's normally a place where the Ts want to push the CTs off of, so they have no information. But OpTic will start passive to begin with.
I like that P250. Just spamming around, making it seem like it's a shitty fake. And then Gambit's actually going to walk in with it, and OpTic's going to be like, no, it's just a shitty fake. Stay A.
You used to put a smoke at the front of the site as a CT from Tarek's position to make it really hard for the Ts to push into the site. Not something you really see on New Inferno at the moment, and again, the CTs have just been out-aimed. Mixwell with a nice shot onto Gambit on the high ground, onto Mo rather. Rush with a defuse kit, and they're still rotating from A. It's going to be a long rotation. And Mixwell's going to have to wait for his team to join him. They've got a bunch of flashbangs, so that may allow them closer entry to the site. Don't want Rush getting picked off from a distance. That would be a big problem. Bomb continues to tick. Two Ts towards Banana with angles on the bomb, and Hobbit is entertaining on the site in the meantime. They're running out of time, the CTs, and they don't have any kills yet. Gambit doing a great job, and Hobbit always a problem. Just raising his price round by round. Oh, look at that. Glorious stuff from Dozier. That is experience. Not just a man who sells perfume, also a man who wins rounds.
B is very hard to hold on this new Inferno. Mainly because you can jump up by yourself on that box. It just causes so many issues.
That's exactly what I was going to touch on. I did used to use a smoke that I put right in front of the oranges, in between oranges and the fountain. And the reason why it worked so well was, one, Molotov takes were a lot more prevalent in the old Inferno, I feel. Like, teams kind of do it here, and we just saw Gambit do it there, but it's not really as common. The other thing is you could boost over. So if they can just self-boost over the boxes and shoot me in the side of the head, it doesn't matter if I have a smoke there or not. Old Inferno, you couldn't do that, so it provided a lot more cover.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot harder to be aggressive on Banana as well as a CT at the beginning of the round, because you can just get annihilated by grenades.
Ooh.
That was a bit spicy from Rush. Indeed, he will be rushed. Nothing left for them now. The CTs are all on B. They're going to be starting to try and claw their way back in. It does. I mean, Gambit have had an abundance of these scenarios, right? Bomb down, 4 or 5 CTs starting to come back with limited equipment, trying to get back into the site. They've just been getting full site takes, full squad with them almost all still standing. It's kind of been I wouldn't say a masterclass, but it's certainly been a shadow of them former selves. Yeah. OpTic have not been able to do anything really.
These grenades though, that's 2 guys who died with grenades in their hands, although such is the nature of timing in Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Gambit, looks like Inferno was a good pick for them despite the problems they've had.
And do you know what's even more scary? Is if Gambit win this, and if OpTic manage to get themselves, get their heads back in the game, win the second map. There's still Cobblestone.
Yeah, Cobblestone waiting for him.
Okay, so OpTic for the last round going 2 AWPs. Tarek doesn't have the greatest spawn if he wants to go for a mid pick, and Mixwell is even worse. Mixwell looks headed towards the A site or the B site, keeps switching rounds.
Yep.
I think they're spawn based, aren't they?
Tarek with it. Well, they were both spawned towards the A bomb site, so Tarek definitely not with the B spawn, but is going to go B with the op anyways. And I wonder, I know Tarek's the aggressive type of player that would definitely Draken it, just run in front, but it looks like he's just playing the same way as Mixwell was playing it. But this angle from Mixwell, this is what JW used to do on Fnatic, just op from port side.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time you'll expect, if they have an op, most likely arch side, they'll be holding that angle because it's the longer rotation, it's the longer angle. It makes more sense intuitively. Or apartments. But as soon as they identify there's an op at banana, they might actually just peek out into boiler here, and Mixwell's holding this angle, so Mixwell might be getting this next contact.
So this is like the first round I've noticed where OpTic haven't been playing so passive. Shot missed, however.
Angle too tight.
And again, Gambit been using grenades to force the CTs back on the B area as well. So trying to deny as much info as possible. That is a brazen jump from Boiler. Dozier taken down towards Palace. Just under a minute on the clock here. Rush playing around the smoke, and the numbers are falling for Gambit. Still have a player on Banana. Still a 3-2 set up from OpTic. Now they've got a man advantage, and they don't need to do anything crazy.
Dren's going to pick up what Doja usually does. We're just going to walk through arch side here.
Let's have a little look. What have you got for us, Gambit? Nothing. Lovely. OpTic find the last. It will be a 10-5 half. I think Gambit would have preferred a 15-0 half, in case you were wondering, Robin.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think they might be happy with 10 though.
Yeah, I think there's probably a degree of happiness there. Yeah. Also, no one has tweeted me using my angle chat up line. I'm really upset. I thought we'd have a couple of Tinder dates by now, exclusively because of my Pythagoras chat up line.
What was your line?
I'm stretching. It's tough to remember now. It was something to do with being a cute angle, and
no.
It was pretty good.
Nah, it wasn't that popular.
No.
No.
No need to be obtuse, Fiflaren. Oh.
Look at that shot, man. He is ready for the disco.
He's ready for the after party.
If he walks into the sun with that shirt on, he's going to blind people.
I know, it is. Comically.
Things are going to get serious.
I was about to say bright. Yeah, I think it's bright.
Nice. Good job. I saw that.
That's 2 for 2 now in the bin.
Yeah.
From me.
Is it?
I've taken my shoes off. People were shouting at me.
Oh, you had your shoes on the couch?
He did.
Maybe
not on the couch. Yeah,
unreal.
I think they were just on the floor. Yeah, but the problem here is that I don't know if it's like it's as much of a thing in England, is it, James? Like have shoes on households and shoes off households. What were you when you were growing up?
We do shoes off.
Did you? Yeah.
But I mean, it's easy to destroy carpets with.
I think it's because my
shoes.
house was always wooden floors, so we just.
Well, yeah,
I just feel like
just wipe it down.
It's just harder to clean.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
what's the point
understand.
in having shoes on? The reason why I have them here is because this is America, and apparently American households have shoes on most of the times.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
It's a European thing to have shoes off.
Yeah, I think so, and Asian thing, I think.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why not just take them off?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand that.
Do you like to clean? I don't.
It just destroys.
It just destroys the
It's a
floor.
carpet. It's a carpet.
And I mean, imagine. Yeah, you're never gonna have dog turd on your socks, are you? So.
You never know.
Actually, once I was in the countryside and I stepped on a snail in socks.
Oh,
that is not.
That sounds horrible.
It's not a nice feeling, I can tell you.
So did you just admit that you murdered a snail?
Oh, I killed a snail. I didn't murder the snail.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, we'll let the court decide
stepped on
that.
it.
We'll let the
I think
court.
that's
murder would suggest it was premeditated.
That's a horrible way to go,
I can't believe that. So manslaughter. You straight up like snail slaughter. We'll see what the jury has to say about that.
Pistol time. OpTic looking to charge straight
Adrian.
into the B bomb side. We've got 3 players here. Adrian looking for the one taps. Mo is there as well. They've got a crossfire. Slightly blind though. There's one for Adrian, and finally there's one more for OpTic. Jason on pistols has been dangerous. Can Adrian stop the plant from going down? The coffins will save Rush, but he's 1 versus 3. There's one of them. He's got 2 kills so far. Zeus and Dozier. There's Dozier on Banana. Zeus really push through the smoke. He wants to. You can see he's hungry for it. Here comes a double peek, and that's going to be enough for the pistol. Gambit 11-5.
They're playing very well right now.
Yep.
Really nice to watch them play.
Nice.
They as in Gambit?
That's
Got him.
I mean, you know. I mean, I feel like that's implied. I mean, I feel like you can tell. When
They can often be ambiguous.
Because James was talking about Gambit,
Right.
saying that Gambit get another round, and then I followed it up by saying they. I felt like it was kind of the context was clear.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
good point, though.
actually, I thought the context was clear.
Not easily enough. Well, actually.
I'm really need stretches today.
Do them.
Get your downward dog on, mate. Get your
Should we do a
downward dog
yoga
on.
cast?
Yeah.
No.
I heard
Wow.
I heard doing yoga in the breaks on Twitch gets you loads of viewers.
Should I start doing it?
Have you got the leggings though? I
Yeah.
mean, Josh just does it in his underwear, right?
I have leggings.
That does not surprise me.
I have tight pink yoga pants.
Do you actually? Are they
Yeah.
comfortable?
He'll do anything for a sub.
No, actually, it was on my Amazon wish list, so.
Oh god.
Brilliant. I love that someone was like, "This is a good use of my money, my hard-earned money. I'm gonna buy a stranger on the internet some leggings."
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I wore them. Whatever.
I bet they're really comfortable, actually. You know, I'm thinking about getting a
They're
pair
not.
of house leggings.
They're a size.
Too
5
small.
sizes too small.
Okay.
Why don't you just wear shorts instead? Why would you want leggings?
Because it was for the memes.
Like that compression on you.
No,
Spicy
he said
memes.
house leggings. But
Oh.
Yeah, it could be nice. Like, you know, compression. Like, they have those compression shirts. They're quite comfortable. JW and stuff wear them for their gaming.
I think they're called corsets.
I mean, do you mean corsets? Is that what you're trying to pronounce?
Yeah. Those.
Ooh, wow, that's a scout. It's a
Yeah.
dead scout. I just don't see a way in which that fight is won by the scout regularly.
That's a pretty good gun.
Yeah, scouts on the
So
buy
it's-
round.
It's
We
a
had a
body
discussion
shot and
about
it's
it.
an AK. Yeah, what do you make of it?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Some of the other guys, you know, thought it was fine, but for me, I think you can just lose a round. I mean, if you're for me, like if you're on a CT side and the rest of your team are buying up to rifles from SMGs, then if you've got the money for an AWP instead, I think it's somewhat suicidal. But there was a difference of opinion.
There
Yeah.
was.
Was it?
It's
Was
like
it Robin that had?
Yep.
You think it's good?
Yeah, you should definitely just keep it.
Keep
Save
the
some money.
scout.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same reasoning why you keep the SMG, right?
Yeah.
It's still viable. Yeah, you don't. It's not a one-hit kill, but the fact that you can still do damage with it and stuff, and on top of that, you save money. So even they lost this one, for example, but if they, depending on how many died and stuff, right? You still have the money to buy next round now.
Yeah. No,
if you keep the scout.
I understand the idea of keeping it into the next round. Oh, look at these guys.
Tarek might die here.
Jason.
Bye, Tarek.
I think you need to have like 82 health to survive that.
Yeah.
Something like that. And Tarek had 64.
I remember when
I think he realised like a little too late. He was like, "Well, my fate is sealed."
Yeah.
there was a great round where Get Right was in apartments on old Inferno, and on the CT side, he threw a Molotov into that corner just before the bomb went off.
Yeah.
So they were all forced to run at the bomb, and they all died.
Nice.
It was beautiful.
It's a good play. I usually like, if I'm saving as a CT, I'll wait at the end of apartments, and as soon as the bomb blows up, I'll run up and try to kill anyone who's still alive back there.
Mo looking for his early shot. So he's got the money for the AWP on the next round, and the team can buy around what they save. So all is well in camp. Gambit, double the score of OpTic at the moment. Ooh, there goes Jason.
Double nade.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
See ya, bud.
Again, erratic timing. About 1 minute 30, those nades fly in.
I feel like we're seeing more and more of these double nades like flowing through the game at this point.
Look at this take. Oh, Big Swell, he is almost the king of smoke kills. I mean, Warland's always going to be up there. But this is a quite nice banana take from Gambit. The late timing of the HE grenades, the smokes, the flashbang around the corner.
I like it actually, since the bomb site is so hard to hold. Come up with some nice exposed to flashbangs and double nades. It worked out.
I like what James pointed out. I was going to talk about it after the round, but nothing's happening. Taking note of the actual time that the grenades come. It was 1 minute 30 at this round. You want to, if people are reviewing demos and they want to watch like pro demos or play against a specific team. We're about to see this Mo with a nice shot there. Keep track of what time the people throw the grenades at and see if it's a trend.
Do you think? Do you think with people are that predictable?
Yep. 100%.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Really?
Teams, yeah.
Yeah.
For example, at like 50 seconds, they might Gambit might smoke the entrance to banana and rotate one person over to A.
Here they come though. And people still not checking this. It's kind of crazy. Mixwell, oh, just as I say that, will do just that and bring an opportunity to get that bomb down. The construction push is a little late. He will have time to position himself. Has the AWP and he's going to be so hungry for a 1v1. Just give it to me, he says. Zeus will. Now has to hold the cross. This is going to be a challenge. And now with 1v1, he's got exactly what he wanted. Zeus, however, does recover a smoke from a fallen comrade and starts to go for the hold. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Mixwell's not got a chance. He does cut him up a little bit.
No.
Well, that's the AWP lost as well. Zeus snatches that away from him. What a spectacular round from Zeus. You get around, you evade a knife kill, and you get an injured defuse. All because of a smoke he found on the floor.
Oh, look at Mo spawn as well. He can go straight for a mid pick.
Looks like that's what he's getting.
That's the double nade straight into that corner, and the molly almost forces you into it. That's really nice. I like that.
Very smart, yeah.
Wow. Nerdy. I like it.
I'm surprised Mitchell didn't go for the shot through the coffins, but he can't be sure that there was.
I mean, you'd think he's almost a guarantee.
He's coming in.
I suppose he could have strafed out through the smoke.
This is one of the cool things about the new mid as well. It's more narrow than the other one, but the problem is you can also be sprayed through very easily because it's so narrow. So it's a double-edged sword.
Minute 30, they're doing their take thing.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword in the middle area. But I mean, you could throw it towards the crawl space area and have a look at second mid. But again, it's so narrow that it's very, very dangerous for the CTs.
Derek then has to snap on, and just enough. Dink comes in from Dosia, so just 9 points of health for the rest of this round. And Zeus clutching onto an AWP. This is the one that he recovered.
Turkish just picked up a silence M4 from his AK.
Preference, perhaps.
Maybe he knows that he's playing against Kevlar no helmet, especially going to the next round. If Gambit's too low to afford Amaroni's.
I know Existence often preferred the silenced M4 to an AK.
No traces. Nice, easy spray control. I can understand.
Well, didn't they make an update recently where you can actually see this silence M4's muzzle a lot better now, especially through smokes?
That would make
Unless
no
I
sense
was
to
just
me.
like jamming it for whatever reason. Have dreams about CS updates.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Right, Mixwell's gone, but that's going to be OpTic, a much needed round. The money's still going to be a bit tight for it coming into this next one. This was Mo's aggression. You can see Mixwell. And I don't know whether it was anticipating that. I think the smoke probably was enough of a flag to warn him.
Ooh, Rush got that second kill right before the fire killed him.
CT smoke is easy to spray through there. You can use it as a bait further down to entice a T to go towards the barrel position to try and look around the corner of the smoke, and then get a shot. But you don't really see those aggressive smokes from CTs very often, and it can just be annoying to just throw it down mid, but then you do leave yourself exposed. Second mid can be charged up very quickly. I like the new windows now on Inferno as well.
Much more open and clear to see through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the bullets do more damage going through them than before. But I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I think we need Anders to break that down for us.
Anders?
Anders?
He loves that command that lets you see the bullet penetration damage and everything.
That's because that's how he finds his kooky wallbangs.
Yep.
Let's have a little gander at where this zero AWP T-side are going. There's going to be perhaps a bit more wind beneath their sails.
Nice.
No, going to be going aggressive, and I like the peek here. Look at that, he's actually tagged 2. Backing away safely, the Molotov isn't going to tickle him at all, and therefore his teammates are going to provide some of the aggression, and Rush, again, greets them with a bullet. Hobbit close with a CZ, there's no better place to take it, unless the flashbang does catch him, and indeed it does.
Oh dear. They've gone back to the well one too many times. They had a HE grenades, would have been great, but they don't. And now the B bomb site has been wiped out. Daisy's got $150. So this is a huge problem for Gambit. He's only got a P250 though, so lots to gain, not much to lose. And Tarek is on the hunt around A. So can we see the money for the lack of money rather for Gambit? So they've been trading rounds for a while now, so it's been expensive for both teams.
Yeah, OpTic are going to keep 5 alive this round though. That's like dream scenario for them to start stabilizing on their money. Oh, I've got so many mosquito bites on me right now. It's killing me.
I think you should keep scratching them.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Oh. As soon as the sun sets, these mosquitoes in Cali just come and destroy everyone.
Nope, no. Just you.
Just me. I was like a little.
Yeah.
I was like the lamp. You know, I was keeping them, everyone else safe.
Yeah, it was great.
Bloody hell. That's two rounds in a row that anyone that decided to peek that got shut down by Rush. Nice flash from Mixwell as well, anticipating the close player. Whoa, that scared me.
I thought something happened.
Yeah, Bardolph's going for a drink. 8-13 then, as that preserved Kevlar from Dosia will be pretty much the only investment we get to see into this round from Gambit. This is getting closer and closer to being have a real game on our hands. Primary objective, not lose a weapon.
I mean, because you're so far ahead as well, you should be double ecoing here for Gambit.
Right.
But they actually didn't buy anything at all here.
P250
flash.
Yeah, just one
armor on
P250.
Doja.
Well, he had a... Didn't he...
Did he save us?
Yeah, he stayed alive, right?
He did. That's saved.
Then I wasn't a double eco.
Why?
Well, if you bought last round, it's not an eco.
No, they're gonna... This is an eco, and the next round's gonna be an eco.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Glad we got that settled, guys.
Yeah.
Good play. Good play.
Yeah. I know... Well, they should do that, because they're so far ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they don't end up buying here next round.
Two round left with $2,400. 4,400.
Yeah, I prefer to do one more eco here. After, so you get all the nades, all the utility. Especially when the B bomb site is hard to hold as it is.
And you have a round lead.
Yeah.
He identified, uses life, Naf did, to identify that there's a stack on B. Now OpTic's just rotating back to one. Smart, safe play.
Number 9. So now let's see if Robin has got what he was hoping for.
No. Yeah, I kind of don't prefer this. Unless they decide to do something like super quick, aggressive. Like you're missing out on the mollies and everything.
Okay, it's buy time. No AWP for Gambit in this round. So see how that changes things. Mo heading towards the A site. Went to be early, maybe to drop that smoke. Yeah, be holding Arch in the meantime.
Having 3 smokes at B is definitely really good to keep the terrorists back for a really long time.
Yeah, you can't smoke Banana from Arch anymore. Rush pushing through the smoke. Adren's trapped in the Molotov, but Jason's very late to try and mount an offense. Just a one-man peek, despite 2 players there. And then we've got a 2-man peek from the CTs, so that's going to be the trade, making it a 4 versus 2. They keep coming in one by one.
Adren's so happy right now.
Yeah, it's so poorly done by OpTic.
Adren's just like, feed me. Bomb's down bottom of banana, and only Tarek knows this. Gambit doesn't know where the bomb is. But Doja, just like a statue in pit. Sex god statue.
What would a sex god statue look like?
Doja.
Fair enough.
Sitting in a chair,
I was gonna say
lounging out.
Hugh Hefner.
Ooh.
He's not really a sex god, is he? He's just
You don't know
a billionaire.
Might
With-
be.
He's not.
Maybe not.
Nice control from Adrian.
What about Dan
But I mean, like,
Bilzerian?
if you're a sex god because of business,
He also said
Bilzerian.
it's like
as
a
well.
business god with tits as opposed to a sex god. You know.
Mm.
I mean, he could be both. He could be both.
Could be both.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Pleasure god.
I'm sure he's got plenty of practice.
How old is he now? I wonder what he does these days in the bedroom.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're not going to be going for it like at 20 years old, are you? You know, it might just be.
Viagra and he lies down, I guess.
Yeah.
And that is a discussion I've never had while casting before.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love this event. 14-9 though. Gambit are putting all of their eggs in one basket, and that basket is this round. Coming into this one with everything under the sun to try and keep OpTic at bay and get that guaranteed minimum
The old
OT.
Fnatic mid walk.
They're going for a stroll. Straight up middle, and Mo is going to be the first port of call, and bye-bye Rush. Tarek though trades, and that's going to be back and forth. Look at this. Mixwell implementing his AWP perfectly. And now Jason is just going to have to be a little bit late to the party because of that Molotov. Dosia on balcony. There's no doubt in my mind that this will be checked. Naf does have a little look, as do the rest of them, and that is working out well. Mixwell. That worked. Now Hobbit. Has nades and has the ability. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. This could be possible, but instead it will be Mixwell with a spectacular round 3. Close quarters, aggressive T-AWP round on Inferno. You don't get to see that all the time.
Nice little change of pace from OpTic. Just walking up mid.
They got everything they could hope for as well. They
He
got
gets
all
this
the
guy
trades
before he
they
dies,
needed.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mo
wow.
got a second person. But OpTic, that went perfect for them. They got the 1-for-1 trades, and that always plays out into the terrorist team on
Why don't
any
they
map.
flash?
Well, they flash the OpTic.
Yeah, like they just went for the dry peaks on, on Arch.
So the idea behind the strat is you pre-flash middle, and then you run halfway up middle towards the bench, and then you start walking. And then Gambit, their guards down. They don't expect anyone to be up that up that close at middle, let alone 4 people, right? So Mo got the first pick, Rush got the trade on the porch guy, Mo gets the second pick, Mixwell gets the trade on him. Now it's a 3-on-3, and there's
one person
in most situations only one person A. You know, a lot of the time, if anything's going to happen, it's going to be 3 towards B at the start of the round. So maybe it's just like 2 or 3 people at A at the start of the round. And then once Doja got the first kill on the site guy, trade happened immediately. It was a fairly common strat on the old Inferno as well.
So
it's
just
really powerful.
So they hit walk as soon as they get to bench, and then it's still silent. Is that right?
Right. So you do the first stretch because usually the
They're
porch
not
side
gonna-
player,
yeah.
he's going to run the safe way. Instead of crossing mid where he can get opt, he's going to go all the way around the site towards porch side. And by that time he finally gets to porch side by the boiler, the terrorists are already at mid. And the other guy at arch side, generally playing where Mo was, a little bit passive. Maybe he does what Brax does, which is he'll dodge a flash at the start and then he'll peek. But by the time, you know, someone like Brax would peek that, terrorists are already in his face.
Yeah, Tarek's in the face of Dosia this round. T
Ooh,
squad.
ooh.
Ooh, information, but no damage done really. Hobbit just trying to get aggressive, trying to push forward, and so is Tarek. That seemed a little audacious.
There's
Time-
13 seconds
time
to
the
plant the
problem.
bomb. And did they even have time to check the site? Adren is there in new box.
Oh,
Jason!
oh.
Oh, there we go. 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
Yep.
And now Adren has to. No, it's not Adren, it's Zeus. Oh, there's 3 of them. They can't win this round.
He's gonna
They
knife
can't
him.
win this round.
Oh, that's so PM.
That
Oh,
is
That's
an
really bad.
awkward.
$900 on map point.
Oh wow.
What does he do?
Buys a deagle.
Oh, I can't believe we just witnessed that. James, good eye on the clock.
Yeah, he was getting.
He starts like freaking
Yeah.
out, just like spamming.
23
It was like-
seconds.
Spamming his watch, Earl.
He was in line at the supermarket, and he has to go to the store. He has to go to
4
work.
seconds, and
Yeah.
Adrian just pulls his
He's getting
knife
super
out.
upset.
Yeah, necessary pause. I think there's no doubt in my mind that's going to be such a horrifying loss for OpTic. How do they process that?
Those
Gambit
grenades,
very
man. Those Gambit grenades. I'm going to ruin your timing now. What are you going to do about it? We're going to wait out the smoke. Oh, crap. We've got no time to check the site.
Gambit's
Oh,
just
no.
like-
We've lost the round.
They're just eating right now. They don't even care.
Snack time for Gambit.
Oh, he's drinking
He's got a
juice.
nice juice box.
He's got a nice juice box, yeah.
And Adren has nothing.
Maybe
It's
it's
a energy
grape
drink.
drink. Grape drink.
This is talking.
Just talking up a storm. What do you think he's talking about right now? Can we ad-lib?
I can tell. He's like, they are on tilt, my friends. Let's beat BM. Let's shoot him in the head every time we kill someone. We've got another map to play.
That sounded oddly French.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Ooh la la.
I mean, it's definitely a Suka in there somewhere.
Oh, at least one.
Yeah, Zeus loves himself some Suka.
Don't we all?
What about some Bliats?
Okay, quick nades. Jason's going to find himself his little safe corner. And then OpTic goes slow. This is kind of very typical, right, Josh? Is when you're on that last round, you know, you call your timeout and then you just find yourselves very cautious to commit to anything. They are just going to be all hanging out in middle. The flashbang. Is this going to be like a one flash, 3 players show face? Here we go. That's what I was hoping to see. A nice bit of pace from an OpTic game. Let's see what they can do though. Mo could be causing problems. And oh, wow. That's a real problem. The deadly duo, Dosia and Mo, spray them down. And it's all on one man. The trial from Jason doesn't get a second chance to think. It will be 16-10. And Gambit take them Inferno map pick.
Yeah, well played to Gambit. It looked a little shaky there for a little bit with some of their decisions and losing some crucial rounds. Mixwell, 21 frags at the end of the game. He was definitely playing well.
Yeah. Kept him
even
alive
though
in that game.
Yeah, even though Rush has 2 more kills than Tarek, I think Tarek was the second most important piece of the puzzle.
Looks like I think the score could have been, well, maybe should have been more dominant to Gambit. Bearing in mind the problems they had, if they hadn't messed up those rounds on the T side, I don't know that OpTic would have won many without those opportunities handed to them. So it was pretty lopsided, I think. I think honestly, it could have been a lot
I think the game would have been a lot closer at the end there.
No, he's got stuff to do.
I think the game could have been a lot closer in like a 16-14 type of fashion. Had OpTic not won on that, OpTic not lost against the full save eco.
Yeah.
From Gambit over at B by basically timing out. If that bomb got planted, different story entirely.
Yeah, it was tough spot.
Absolutely.
For OpTic, but hey, Gambit won their own pick, and now it's time for OpTic to do the same.
These mosquito bites are going to be the end of me. It's so distracting. Does anyone know any remedies that I'll have in a kitchen? Someone said an onion. I don't think an onion's going to make any difference.
Aloe vera.
Well, did it say like rub onion into it or something?
Why would an onion do like?
I don't know.
I mean,
you might as well try it.
Stranger things.
Try it.
We've got asparagus. You could rub asparagus. It's still there.
But you know, like peeing on your jellyfish bites, that works. That's a thing.
That's not all jellyfish bites, though. I don't think.
No. I mean, you're the scuba diver. You'll know better than I do.
I
Anyway, jellyfish bites, urinating, mosquito bites, and Mirage. That's our next port of call. We'll be talking about Mirage between Gambit and OpTic after a break. Let's go get some orange juice.